I walked out with a value at the end of the weekend with like 270, 80 bucks.
Yeah, fucking just the deck alone nowadays is fucking way too expensive.
But they're expensive as they always been, man. Fucking anywhere from $40 to $80.
It's silly.
Which $80 is a lot to fucking pay for some shit that you're gonna ruin the next day. He might not agree, but I think
Tom,
I'd chip mine the next day every time.
dude, Tom buys the fucking prettiest boards, and I see them all the time on Instagram, and I'm just like depressed when I see them. I'm like, oh, dude, that one's so cool. It's gonna get destroyed. It's probably, by the time I'm looking at the picture, it's probably already fucked.
You know it is.
And the bottom of the board, I got that they came up with the little rubber pieces for the edge of your board that were supposed, but that just looked like a big hunk of rubber kind of that you put on the.
Yeah, they're like hard plastic.
Yeah, and how heavy are they? They're not. Oh, okay.
Not, right? But any type of weight you'll add onto there, like a bolt, is going to be weight. So to keep it light is in their best interest. But they're for like bowl skaters. Like when you go up and you want to like take a huge chunk of the taco on a board slide or a lip slide or something, you can do that with that. Whereas like if you got a regular board, like you're always gonna have to check first just to make sure that you're sliding. With that shit, you just go.
I guess that's true.
Hop on curbs, get your Bones STFs on, and your whole shit's sliding like. Bones STFs are wheels and they're like glass, so it's like get that shit on. It's like being on ice.
Man. Yeah. I gotta get back into this, but man, I'm gonna explode my knees again.
You just gotta, what, bro? As you get older, you gotta take care of yourself, and be taking care of yourself. You don't need to get high. You know what I'm saying? On the skateboard, you need to keep it low. You know what I mean? Save to getting high for off the skateboard. Yeah. And you need to get low when you're on the board. Use those fucking knees for what they're worth. Because as long as you're living, you will probably still be pumping your girl. You know what I'm saying? So it's in your best interest to be working the skate stance and doing what you gotta do.
Man, it's embarrassing to admit that probably, I think it was either the end of last time. I can't even remember because I have the shittiest memory ever. It was either the beginning of like spring this year or the end of fall last year. But I got up extra early on a day off, and I just fucking went down to the skate park.
Oh yeah.
And I was like 5 o'clock in the morning. No one's there.
Nobody's gonna be there.
Exactly. That's what I was planning, because I'm like, man, I have no idea how this is gonna go. This is gonna be just sad as fuck. So if I just eat shit, I'd rather just be here by myself and wallow in my own misery.
Can't fucking pick himself up. Just like
I think I'd prefer that.
12:30 comes, somebody
finally rolls by.
Wino comes by and checks on him. Alright.
I'm perfectly fine with that. So I went there, and I just started by just kind of just skating around, getting the feel for it, and that was fine. Like I felt like I always did. Pretty sketchy, but I was there. That's how I always felt. I never felt confident on a skateboard. Even when at my peak skateboarding, I'm landing fucking like I had a consistently sloppy 3-flip. Like it was brutal, but I could land it all the time. Feet together, middle of the board half the time, fucking tail up, sliding, but sometimes 270, but I'm landing them. So I had them down, but no style, never confident whatsoever, even just skating around. I don't know what the fuck. I'm just like some gangly, awkward weirdo. So
it's all about how you swing your gangly, awkward weirdness.
Okay, well,
you swing it with style, you know what I mean?
So
you gotta get it going.
I go down, and I'm rolling around. I'm going down fucking ramps, no problem. It's easy, like fucking just staying on the board. I remember how to do it. It's not that difficult, just going down shit. But then I was like, I'm getting confident, so then I just start doing some rails, and I can do board slides still, no problem, easy. And then I'm like, all right, so I'm going to do a ledge. Nope. I used to do ledges. I can fucking just 50-50 a ledge. Easy. I walk up to that ledge right on the like, you know the ledge that I'm talking about. It's at Queen's Park. The ledge. The ledge.
First ledge, we call it.
Yeah, first ledge. I go up to it. I get on it, but I'm fucking too close off the ledge. I'm off the ledge, so my board goes straight down. I go forward. I put my hands out, and I miss the second ledge, so my hands go forward, and I just fucking straight across my chest on the second, and I'm like, oh, like I did what Tom did, and I was just fucking like, and I was just, I just keep moving, and I sat it out for a minute, and I felt a little better. It wasn't that bad. Like, it just took the wind out of me. I wasn't even like bruised. There was probably a little bruise, but it wasn't that bad. And I just got up. I kept skating for a little bit, but the worst of the pain wasn't even that. It was from the next day. I got up, like, my lower stomach, like my lower abs, and like my lower back, just from trying to do kick flips over and over again, just sitting there, just doing that. I'm so out of shape that just like popping over and over again, just popping up over and over again. I wasn't used to doing that, and I was like,
Takes it out of you.
It felt like I got punched in the fucking stomach.
Guess who's back in the motherfucking house with a fat dick for your motherfucking mouth?